The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I just came back from Israel a few weeks ago. Every year, B'chastei Hashem, we have kids that come to learn on the night of Shavuot. In my neighborhood in Israel, Neve Yaakov, Jerusalem, how many kids do we have? We started with about 25, I think. This year we had approximately close to 700. Wow. Now, over 500 come to learn in the local school, and we have an additional 100 that learn in other places. And they all get the prizes at the end. Let me tell you how it works. A lot of fathers told me they wish they could be children again. Fortunately, I can't. Your prizes cost too much money, so I can't make these deals for you. But here, what we do. First of all, we have monitors. Like my Naftali is a monitor. We had about 30, 40 monitors, a lot of kids. And we pump them we give them cards, all kinds of cards. And the cards can be redeemed for prizes afterwards. You get a Mitztayen card, or excelled. You get a Masmid card, and they're beautiful cards. One has a picture of Rebbe Yashiv on it, one a picture of Chaim Kanievsky. One of them is Miuchad, you're special. One of them is Yotzei Min HaKlal, you're exceptional. We give out these cards throughout. Then we have this magic word. I know this is not an Ashkenazi group. I'm going to teach you a word in Yiddish. You ready? Okay. Weiter. Weiter. What do we do with weiter? We have, my friends, tons of nash. Tons. We have these mashkichim walking around with the nash like this. And I come up and I tell the kids, I'm going to say weiter. And you scream weiter, and we're doing a blitz. And I give a knack, weiter! And all the kids scream, hundreds of kids imagine, weiter! And the mashkichim are walking around giving out the nash. Now you think this is not learning. This is just, but it's learning. The kids think they're learning at least. They're acting like they're learning, like I'm acting like a rabbi. What's the difference? And so you understand, and they think they're learning, and they get a tremendous, you'll hear. A father once wrote an article in Hamodia in Israel about our group. He came with his son a few years ago, I think about 5 years ago. He came with his son, and he sat next to this boy. And this boy, what was he doing learning? When we did these blitzes, boy was learning, but he only knew Aleph Beis. He was a 5-year-old kid. So everybody's learning, the boy, Aleph Beis, Gimel Dal, hey, Vav Zayin, Ches, and he's mamish like that. And the father was sitting right next to him. So the father reminded him of a story from Reb Levi Yitzchak of Barditchin, that one year they didn't want to blow the shofar, and they were waiting, and Reb Levi Yitzchak was waiting till something broke the evil decree. What was it? A Russian man didn't know how to pray. Came outside of the shul and says, Borei Olam, I don't know how to pray. I know Aleph Bet. I'll say the Aleph Bet. You make prayers out of my words, please. Aleph Bet, Gimel Dalet. He said it with all his heart. And that's what broke the heavenly decree. So this father wrote an article in Hamodia about this boy. The boy was sitting, Rabotai, 2 to 3 hours. Aleph Bet, Gimel Dalet, hey, Vav Zayin. And he says he's sure, this father wrote the article, he's sure that HaKadosh Baruch Hu took this boy's Aleph Bet and he made words of Torah that broke through the heavens. So, why am I telling you this? These kids come after Shavuot, we have raffles. We raffle off 38 prizes, robots, and drones, and walkie-talkies, real ones. And the scooters, pogo sticks, 2 bicycles, that's the main prize. Another story happened this year, I mamish don't have time to tell you, but I just want to show you something. Maybe I will tell it to you. It's very hard to control 700 kids. You agree? It's hard to control your own kids. Times your own kids by 700, and let's hope that you survive. The kids are, but Baruch Hashem, I'm in the profession, and Baruch Hashem, but sometimes you have to make like a stand, because we had these kids lined up. They were waiting for their prizes in the raffles, and some kids are fooling around. And I said, okay kids, you're going to keep fooling around. I hate doing this. I'm going to have to take away your raffle tickets. And the kids kept fooling around. Now, if they keep fooling around, the whole place is going to go wild, and all hundreds of kids will go out of control. You can't have that. So, okay kids, come up here and take your raffle tickets. Now, I can't do this to a child. I'm going to make a child lose a raffle or not be in a raffle. This is, for these kids, this is the highlight of the year, if not their lives. They never have, this is an experience of a lifetime. The nash and the prizes and the raffles, it's really something to see. You take a look at the video if you have a chance. But in any case, so I said to the kids, I don't have the heart. I'm going to give them back. Please behave yourselves. And I gave back the 6 tickets to the 6 kids. One of those kids won the bicycle. I want to tell you something. I think to myself, I almost cry. Imagine if I wouldn't have given back the tickets. I had every right to hold on to those tickets. It happened just 3 weeks ago, Shavuot, day after Shavuot. I had every right to hold on to those tickets. He didn't behave and he didn't listen. What would have happened if I did that? He would have walked away and say, I don't like this rabbi. I don't like Torah. I don't like Shavuot. Who knows what would have happened? Instead, what happened? I gave it back. And he won the bicycle. What's he saying? I'll never forget Shavuot all my life. Bicycle, I won? He'll love Torah. Who knows? He may become a big rabbi, big Talmid Chacham. Because the winning of the bicycle made him so excited that he'll love Torah. Do you know married kids come back to me and tell me that all their lives they love Torah because of this group. All their lives they got cheshek for Torah. Fathers come and tell me they wish they would be children. So what's the point to take out? I beg you, with kol lashon shel bakasha. You're going to raise your children, they're little now, they're bigger, I don't know where you're holding, but when you raise your children, make sure that every spiritual experience is a positive one for them. How? You be nice to them. Don't discipline them. Don't punish them. It's not the time now. Now is the Shabbat table. Do like the Chazon Ish. Now is tefillah. Leave him alone, like Rabbi Yashiv says. Smile to him afterwards. Tell him how proud you are that he sat next to you. Tell him how pleased you are that he sits so nicely during the prayer. Learning Torah with your son, look to catch him on what he does right, even if you use a magnifying glass.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org